Whoa. Welcome to the stream. If you want to join, here's the comment here's the link in the comment. Hi guys.
What's up?
I'm gonna read some creepypasta stuff.
Hey, I got a good laugh attack out of you when I showed that Drew Pickles thing. Jack, you there? Hey, Jack?
Yep.
Got a good laugh attack out of you when I showed that Drew Pickles thing. You know what I think the ultimate Weezer moment for you was? Hello?
Yeah.
You know, I got a good laugh attack out of you when I showed when I showed that Drew Pickles thing,
Was that the part of 87?
Oh, great, it's
You
him
got a good laugh
again.
attack out of me when?
Did I get a good laugh attack out of you when I showed that Drew Pickles thing?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was some fine video editing.
By the way, hello.
You know what I think the ultimate Weezer moment was?
What?
Barney the triple testicle dialed in dinosaur.
Yeah.
I got that. That made you wheeze, huh?
Yeah.
If I ever upload season 1, I know someone uploaded the one where he goes to the Netherlands and rapes Polygon 5.
Okay.
Oh, I know a good one we should read. Since someone once commented it.
Okay.
Blood Mist.
Nah, that's a classic. I'm gonna try.
Oh God. Oh God. Ah, yes, these stories. You know these used to be on. We can't find any on here.
Okay. You probably haven't. Michael Multiverse channel. You probably haven't heard of that name before, and I don't blame you. It's a YouTube channel run by Michael, who mostly makes creepypasta narration related content. He uses a Gmod model of SpongeBob to represent himself in the videos, and every now and then does skits for the worst stories he reads. And that actually hasn't uploaded many videos, only having 34 subscribers as of typing this. He's a cool guy and his videos are enjoyable, which is why I'm one of the subscribers. What I came here to talk about was a video he uploaded one time before shortly after being deleted. It was a narration video like most of the videos he uploads. However, the title for this one was interesting, to say the least. A creepypasta reading series, number 6, Lost THX Text trailer, the band Mickey Mouse Clubhouse trailer. It seems though Michael was taking a look at one of those crappy Spin Pasta THX trailer. Oh, I think it's on the Spin Pasta wiki.
You know those ones are on the blacklist, right?
Yeah.
Oh god. Can I say this?
I used to work at this wiki.
Can I say this?
What?
Oh god. Oz told me about this wiki.
Oh, okay. Okay, so,
I used to work.
Excuse me, what? Oh, you work on Spin Pastas.
No, wait, actually, Jack, I got a better idea.
What is it?
We need to read the Playboy Cardio one.
I'll do that right after this one. I'm a huge fan of Baby Einstein, something I've watched it since I was little. One clear day in early spring of 2020, this was the start of the pandemic, a friend of mine emailed me this video saying that it was a... Oh.
Yeah, what's up there?
I'm reading some creepypastas.
Oh yeah, oh wait. Well no, it's the Spin Pasta wiki.
I used up all the beer, you guys. I'm in so much trouble.
Oh shit.
Okay, so this is a Baby Einstein VHS. I'm a huge fan of Baby Einstein. It's something I've watched it since I was little. One day in early spring of 2020, this was the start of the pandemic, a friend of mine emailed me this video saying that it was a Baby Einstein video given out at the end of 2003 to only select people, and he was able to find a copy. I was about to watch a video I've never seen before and presumed that it would be interesting. The video started with the warning screen narrated by Julie Anger Clark. Weird. I thought that had stopped being used in 2002. It was normal, but what next a little off, to say the least. The intro, complete with the title cards, began to play demonic music that I solemnly swear was Night on Bald Mountain. It included the fox puppet, seen in World Animals eating people's exposed brains like zombies. The duck puppet, seen in Baby Van Gogh and Neighborhood Animals, eyes coming off. Baby Bach the rabbit, ripping off a little boy's skin, and Bar the dragon tearing apart, and then eating the head of a stuffed monkey. The music was then back to normal. This was followed by several scenes from previous videos with creepy twists. Let me tell you the ones that I can remember. Bear in the Box from Language Nursery. The bear says everyone dies, and like the rather than something like hello. Blah from Baby Mozart. After saying blah, Bart says, I'm gonna get you, in a singy-songy voice. Xylem Dragon from Baby Bach. The Xylem Dragon eats the head off a human baby. Frog in the Box from Baby Shakespeare. Bart eats the frog's head off. Purple Poem from Baby Van Gogh. Screaming and moaning can be heard in the background. Vivian is also rolling people's organs rather than balls. Mice in the Box from Baby Santa's Music Box. Misty hits the mice with the mallet and they are left to die a slow, painful death. Food Fight from Neighborhood Animals. Violet finds Misty and her clone dead on the floor. Giraffe Cone Puppet from World Animals. The giraffe eats 3 kids alive. Door Puppet Show from Baby Newton. The other kids kidnap Greg the horse. gave the dog a bone from baby Beethoven, and Constantine the duck ties Pavlov the dog up in a sawmill. Orange fish finger puppet from baby Neptune. The fish has black eyes, and an image of fire serves as the backdrop. The fish can be heard screaming he dashes away from the screen. A diddle diddle from baby Galileo. Gabba cow can be seen with metal jaws in his mouth, scaring Galileo away. Four poem from Numbers Nursery. Lizzie the tiger, Pavlov the dog, Gabba the cow, and Greg the horse make demonic laughs and later bars blast sound after sticking out their tongues. Stinger puppet show from Baby McDonald. Instead of vacuuming, McDonald blows up the barn behind him, causing Nathan the horse to run away panicking. Years passed, and I asked everyone on a certain website if they could remember it. Only one person replied, and that someone sent me a picture of the tape. Someone see about. That's still a baby Armstrong, but I would never look at it the same way again. Plus, the metal teeth fetish reminded me of Five Nights at Freddy's wannabe. What the heck was that? Plus, metal teeth fetish reminded me of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 wannabe. Oh, Democrat says hi.
It's Democrat, one of my subscribers.
Okay, now you can read the Playboy
Okay.
Cardi one.
When might I
Is that on the
actually
spin possible?
Yeah, it's a funny one called Playboy Cardi gets attacked by bird.
I never understand why you're making this signal.
Okay, alright.
Even in class. Of which I am not.
Well, formerly, well,
Where's the Playboy Cardi one?
Accomplished author, Ryan. I am an accomplished author, Ryan. I am an author, Ryan. I mostly use my computer for Bella Thorne's OnlyFans. There you go, proud of Chris. Thumbs up. That's the signal you couldn't tell me about.
I'm looking for Manmade 70.
Yes, Toy, could you turn off your TV? I want to hear your voice better. Oh, meme.
Could I just show one of my pages?
Yeah, sure.
So my kind of name is MC101CR2010. If you don't know.
No, I don't know. Hey, could you also turn off your TV?
Somebody left the chairs.
Huh?
How did you repeat that?
Just a bunch of. It's just a bunch of like weird visuals.
Cortinas.
Uh, okay, so okay, so 2006 unreleased Baby Einstein episode, Baby's first apocalypse experience.
Button plus.
Well, almost everyone knows about the
Button
video
plus.
series called Baby Einstein, the one that is used for little children for their moms. Speaking of which, I was one of them. Until I found this DVD that hasn't been released yet to the public. I'm about to tell you the reason I found the DVD and this horrifying experience I had with this DVD. Just to let you know, my mom was a worker at the Disney company. She was good at selling the Disney DVDs to the company. She decided to give me this DVD to test. The DVD I was about to test was a Baby Einstein compilation DVD with the title Baby's First Edition.
Button plus.
The DVD cover had Baby
Button plus.
and some Baby Einstein.
NPC.
I'm trying to read the story. Okay, so sorry. The DVD cover had babies and some Baby Einstein characters, e.g., Vincent Van Gogh, Bart the Dragon, Pavlov the dog, etc. The DVD also had colorful lines with white backgrounds. Later that day, I decided to put the DVD into the DVD player. Unusually, it took me to the FBI warning screen, but the FBI warning screen didn't even look in its charming, beautiful blue warning screen. Instead, it was just red text it was just red with static with no text. Instead, the only text was this: "The next to yes, you're gonna die." And then the whole thing was a radical blur. This was extremely strange, and I was a bit scared, but it took it as a sick joke. While still taking it as a sick joke, it took me to the 2009 Disney logo. I was so confused and puzzled because they didn't use this logo in 2006. They only used the Home Entertainment logo. The logo was completely fine until the words Disney showed up. The castle blew up as the music stopped to it. Okay. About 5 seconds later, I heard the music Amazing Grace. 3 seconds later, the scenery got much redder and bloodier and darker as the castle burst to the ground as a train crashed into it. When I got to the Baby Einstein logo, Cal the caterpillar wasn't present in the logo except for Boyhead. He was mildly injured with wounds in a black eye. Even his glasses were broken. Boyhead said in a whispering voice, "Please, save yourself from the apocalypse. It's going to destroy your soul. Please take shelter so you will avoid being either injured or getting passed away. I'm warning you." I was so creeped out that Boyhead would say that. This is where things went to creepily shite. 10 seconds after Boyhead's speech, a nuke dropped on the Baby Einstein logo, causing the logo to get destructed and Boyhead getting killed. After the smoke cleared off, the white background was now changed to a bloody rust-brown floor with a dark orange smoky sky. The Baby Einstein logo was now fleshy, and Boyhead looked horrifying. His flesh was so burned it was on fire. His hair was burnt. His skull that was just about to be demolished was visible, and his eyes were gone. Just only his eye sockets were there, just bleeding. It zoomed to the Boyhead, who was still dead. Then later, they stopped zooming. In about 3 3/4 of a second, a jump scare of Cal the caterpillar appeared with a scary look. His eyes were oozing with blood mixed with ink. His antennas were twisted and bent. His wheels were broken, and his mouth was wide open. This immediately horrified me and made me jump down to the floor, making me look away. When I looked at the TV, it was just black, and then it took me to the menu. It was the same thing as the DVD cover, but in a daycare room, and had more kids and were playing with each other. The menu was also animated like most Baby Einstein menu screens. I chose the play button to watch the compilation. My choices were Baby's favorite places, Baby's first moves, my first signs, and Baby's first apocalypse experience, the topic I'm talking about. I hit play all. It took me to the Disney DVD logo, but the whole sky was black with red stars, and the water was bloody red. When Tinkerbell showed up, she was nearing the verge of being dead. One of her limbs were missing, her left arm. Some of her skin was torn off, and her skull and eyeballs were visible. When she fell down into the blood instead of flying away to the sky, the Disney DVD logo was altered horrifyingly. The logo was broken and bloody at the same time. There were dead bodies of Tinkerbell's friends, and the slogan didn't say Dear Digital Magic. Instead, it said Very Deadly Nightmares. Then the logo didn't fade, except for the fact that when 5 seconds later, the same look of Tinkerbell appeared as a jump scare. This made me jump and give the chills. Later, the Baby Einstein logo appeared in the same way it was, but with alterations. Cal the Caterpillar luckily didn't appear as a jump scare, but instead was injured like Boyhead. One of its antennas were ripped off while the other one was bent. The creepy version still remained as normal. When the caterpillar died alongside Boyhead, he was also like Boyhead's corpse. Julie's voiceover appeared when the corpse zoom in stopped, but unusually it was altered in a creepy way. Instead, Julie Clark's voice was demonic, and she said, "For more information about our deadly products for babies and toddlers to kill, visit babyeinstein.exe. Enjoy the suffering." After she said that, she was laughing demonically, and it stopped 6 seconds later. Then after 7.5 seconds, a jump scare of Julie Clark appeared. She was yet in a horrifying look. Her hair was horribly awful yet burnt. Her skin was a bit overcooked, her eyes were glowing red, and her teeth were sharp also. This scared me a lot more than the caterpillar jump scare. Then the episode started. It was starting to calm me down very much. When I got to the last episode, it took me to an informative warning, as it said this: "Warning, we will put the last video on hold because it will not be suitable for babies and toddlers who enjoy Baby Einstein. This video will contain mature content, gore mostly, graphic violence, mild language, and death scenes. If you're extremely sensitive to these types of content, I really recommend you go back to the main menu screen. But if you're comfortable with seeing this content, feel free to continue the episode. Thank you for watching Baby Einstein. I hope you enjoy your other episodes." Julie Ada Clark. On the bottom left, I had two options. One was to go back to the menu, and the other one was to continue to the last video. I selected continue, and oh god, I literally freaking forgot this was actually going to be a horrifying Baby Einstein video, because I watched the 3 episodes and I accidentally took the warning as a sick joke. Oh, it's a work in progress. You can unmute yourselves now.
Have you heard about WB Splatter?
Hey, Blue, could you turn off your TV?
Sorry, but my parents are watching something.
Could you at least move into another room?
Oh. My mom's doing it. It's about better.
Okay.
We heard about WB Splatter.
Okay. And what you're about to see, what you're about to hear will be super disturbing. Back in 2011, when I was 22 years old, I was going to hunt for a very rare Baby Einstein episode. I started to look on eBay for a rare Baby Einstein episode, and I found this tape, and the product name said, "Very rare Baby Van Gogh 1998 VHS!" I started to add the VHS to the cart and ordered it. The delivery took about 4 days, and when it was here, I put it in my VHS player. It started to play. It was black for about a minute, but it cut to the white background with Julie Clark saying, "Hi, I'm Julie Clark. If you can hear me, then I need your help. I need help because I've been kidnapped by the creator of Baby Genius. Please, if you want to save me, then go to..." The address was static, but she said, "Please go to that location. But anyways, enjoy the show." I was confused because Baby Genius didn't exist in the year 1998. Later, it comes to a warning screen that said, "Help me." I was even more confused that you can't legit help a tape. Then it cuts to a scene with the toy, Carlos the Dancing Cactus. There was only one cactus. 10 seconds later, the cactus turned around very fast and focused on me with a high saturation and a very loud whistle. It made me jump. The screen was cut into a black screen that took 5 seconds. It then faded into the title screen. The title said Baby Van Gogh, World of Blood. Then it faded into a palette like in the original, and I saw blood on the screen, hearing Vincent Van Gogh screaming. 5 seconds later, the lights turned off. Another 5 seconds later, I heard footsteps. And another 5 seconds later, the lights turned back on, and I saw something very devastating. I saw the five-finger puppet with black eyes that were melting. Then it cut to a black screen that took about 30 seconds later. I then hear a baby getting murdered. When I heard gunshots, I saw a fleshy text that said red. The scene cuts to a poem with Morris Moose, and the poem said, "When I think about the color red, it makes me feel depressed. I grab a gun and tie a noose. I hang myself with the noose, and I choke. And I grab my gun, and boom, now I'm dead." I was horrified. 10 seconds later, Morris's eyes showed realistic eyes. It then cuts to a scene with creepy music and Vincent Van Gogh going to paint a picture with a depressed look. It cuts to a scene with Hugo's Avalos Shannon following into a great meat grinder. Then a scene from Toy Story 3 where the toddlers were tortured the toys brutally and realistic blood came out of the toys, chicks falling from down a grinder. Later it cuts to a scene where Vincent stops painting. Later it cuts to a scene from the same baby crying and getting shot. A kid is setting a house on fire with his or her parents. The scene from Pet Sematary where Gage gets hit by a truck. The music stops and then cuts to Vincent Van Gogh with the gun. Vincent then shoots himself. It cuts to a black screen that takes about 30 seconds. It cuts to the credits with a black background and a red creepy flashing font. Then the credits were finished. It cuts to a black once the credits were finished, it cuts to a black screen that takes about 15 seconds. I heard bug noises, and what I saw was terrifying. I saw that same fly that killed Vincent. The fly had red glowing demonic eyes and scary teeth. I had to take the VHS out of as fast as I can in fear. I recorded the tape, put it on YouTube, and burned it. Lesson learned. Whatever you do, don't buy suspicious tapes. The main reason for the color red. World of reality. What the heck is this? Okay. My name is Alan, just a character in the story. I'm 13 years old. I'm telling you this story. Back in March 1st, 2023, when I was 12, I found a Baby Van Gogh VHS on eBay. It looked like this. Bruh, that's a rare VHS. Skull emoji. Wow. Weird, I thought. Baby Van Gogh didn't exist in 98. I bought it anyways. I played the VHS on my VCR. It looked pretty average. It starts with the Baby Einstein logo with the caterpillar, then the Family Home Entertainment logo. And the warning screen didn't look like any other Baby Einstein episode. And later, on the dancing cactus scene, the music didn't play and they didn't dance. Instead, they looked around at me and shouted, "Batooey!" Then Baby Van Gogh intro started playing. Instead of saying World of Colors, it said World of Then I heard Vincent's voice in the background saying, "Hey, kid!" And it started playing the Rugrats theme. A second later, it started playing the Bark Jorgens theme. Then it glitched out for 10 seconds. This is what it looked like. Now I'm scared. Then came the Morris moves in Red poem. Red is happy and colorful than Pearl. It makes me want to go into the real world, with cars and homes and cities galore. I wish I could just run out the door. Then Morris started to glitch, and then he disappeared. Then the bug finger puppets started dancing until they exploded. After that, the warning screen appears again. Instead of saying the whole civilization stuff, it was said, "The Chosen One." I was so afraid I nibbled my thumb. Then it showed Vincent Van Gogh painting a picture of me. Then it cuts to a scene where Aspen turns into a baby Einstein goat puppet. After that, it showed me a black screen, and I heard Julie Edner Clark saying, "Hi, I'm Julie Clark. My animals say they want to meet you in real life." So yeah, enjoy this. The scene swapped into Vincent, who was holding a flag, jumped out of the VCR. Then Vincent started to dissolve. He was already in reality, and if TV characters could jump out into real life, they dissolve. I heard Vincent screaming in the echoes. "Enjoy the show," Juliana Clark said. After that, the VCR exploded. I had to record it on YouTube to amaze my friends. I made everybody buy it. The end. Band Blues Clues Halloween movie special.
We might look.
The
Okay, just never mind.
band Blues Clues Halloween movie special. The Weird Clock's Midnight Arrangement.
Više kao da. A onak si jednu kao, ha?
Hey, Jack.
Yeah?
I wonder if there could be some Courtney and Bernie spin pasta / creepy pasta.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe the final hours?
Guess so.
Hey.
Okay.
It is all inspired by the Wonder Pix one. Final hours.
Da, da. Da.
Okay. Beginning credits and disclaimer. Original poster being my SpongeBob incident, the reborn sponge. This is the link to it. And Tanner's rewrite is around here. Plus, Tanner's rewrite inspired me to do this. You already know who originally wrote this, because yes, I'm referring to the Satanic Sponge. Originally, Elijah 6. Yes, I said it again, because neither cooked all this up. NR. Chapter 1, the beginning. The current time is 4:32 p.m., and outside of my house it was nearly foggy, as it was a cloudy day with little to no rain expected. All I did, basically, was just watch a marathon of SpongeBob SquarePants on the main Nickelodeon channel on my TV while eating cheese balls. I had nothing else better to do as I began to grow bored out of my mind. Then I thought about watching retro Blues Clues tapes on the VCR, yet I didn't have any tapes, only the ABCs and 123's tape. So I thought about heading to my local thrift store near me, Life's Treasures. I exited through my garage door, but a sticky note was attached on the door. Hey, we're telling you that we've gone out to eat dinner together. I left you money to buy food or whatever you think you might need. Please don't do any mischievous activities nor misbehave while we're gone. Love you, Mom and Dad. I left confused, yet left with a pleasant feeling as I left the house while taking my keys, starting up my car, and drove off to my destination. Once I got in, I took my look at the VHS section, searching for retro movies and shows that I personally like. At first, there were movies such as ones released by Disney, Warner Bros., Paramount, etc. I kept on looking, but no other moves around above my interest. As I was going to leave, something colorful caught my eye, a videotape of a rare short movie of Blue's Clues that I've never seen. Upon looking, the tape was just the show's logo plastered onto the right side of the cover tape. The text beneath it that said Blue's Halloween Mystery. The cover consisted of Blue looking curious while in a cartoony like forest background with fog around the place. A shadow resembling Tickety was in the background. There was also a full moon being covered by clouds in a dark night-like sky background. Not to mention that it had the squiggly orange lines at the top resembling in many Blue's Clues, Nick Jr., and Nickelodeon home video releases. Confused yet excited, not caring if the tape was pre-owned or in its condition, I rushed up to the counter to pay my order. The moment the clerk saw the tape, his entire face went pale and lost all emotion. He told me that if I were to watch it, I'd go through insanity and get eaten alive. I thought myself that he was just making jokes with me, so I paid the cook with the money I got for my birthday a while ago and drove back home. Once I got home, I unwrapped the tape and took a good look at its contents. There was nothing in the back of the cover except for a sticky note slapped on the cover. Help me, help me. Help me, help me. It's taken over my body. The pain is unbearable. I beg you, do not watch the tape. I was puzzled. It was just a videotape. What could be so bad inside the tape anyway? I unveiled the cover and looked at the tape. The tape, however, had the labels ripped and scratch marks on it as if the tape was older, kept in a hot area. I also could make out a hidden message at the label at the bottom of the tape that said, "Play with me." It looks so realistic. There's the videotape. I was getting concerned about the possibility that this tape might be cursed, but I simply shrugged off the feeling and went to grab my VCR player and hooked it onto my TV. And so I insert the tape into the player and pressed the play button as I sat back down, and got ready to watch a never before seen movie. And to my surprise, the tape actually worked despite its heavy damage and withering. Soon I knew things were to get horrifically down. In Chapter 2, the tape's beginning. The tape began with the Paramount Still logo. However, it was just a word mark, nothing else. This unsettled me as I thought it was just an error or something. Coming to theaters message was displayed normally before showing a preview of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius trailer. However, after the trailer appeared, a split-second image of a burnt corpse that seemed like Jimmy. His entire face was ripped off and burnt along his body, completely mangled and bloody. This lasted for a split millisecond before showing the same blank Paramount logo and then showing the now available on video cassette message. This is dead Jimmy. The Nick Jr. VHS trailer was displayed and played normally along the Little Bear movie VHS and DVD promo, Rugrats and Paris VHS and DVD promo, and the Rugrats 10th Anniversary Decorated Diapers Collector's Edition, along with All Grown Up on VHS trailer. However, before the feature presentation started, the same message appeared. Instead of saying, "must devour," it was now said as, "I'll be coming soon," all written in blood. Paramount feature presentation then started, but had the background extremely rusted. There were claw marks on the screen, including a huge bite mark in the middle of the screen, as the Paramount logo looked like it was melting from massive heat. These Paramount Fest. The usual trumpet music was replaced by an eerily whistling tune, and the voice of the announcer was demonically toned and heavily distorted. And when the feature presentation text zoom in, a loud static noise erupted as it faded into the warning screen. But the text was in heavy mixes of jumbled words that had hidden messages on it, like "eat," mainly overlapping the words thousands of times. Not to mention that the background wasn't correct and blood soaked in it too. So the text says, and then in the background it says, "eat." Eat. However, something frightened me after the warning. The text disappeared as the screen begins to crack and open with a black background and a pair of red eyes faded as the screen shook up and down before quickly shutting to black. Okay, here's the opening. The Paramount logo was displayed on the screen. However, the changes made were very disturbing in many ways. The mountain stood with dredges of blood and guts with cracks all over and surrounding it, as well as being very unstable. The dark presence of the mountain also had bite marks and scratches all over the mountain, as it was in a dark shade, with the other mountains on verge of collapsing. The sky was a color of bloody red as a bottom gradient, as the sky was dark blue above. And the clouds had a malevolent appearance of unsettling and disturbing faces that resembled Mario 85. They all seemed to have a share of laughing expressions as they were all gray and distorted. The disturbing appearance of the logo was accompanied by a sudden distorted and reverted music track from Amazing Grace, with the sound of screaming and ambulance siren noises heard in the background. I was like, what the hell am I even watching? Then the Nick Jr. Just For Me promo was shown. Technically, it was normal for the most part, except for the part where it showed the Nickelodeon banana logo. It switched to a different variation of the logo for a split second. The variant in question was that the banana looked rotten, and bite marks on it as part of the banana was squished out, and the dark Nickelodeon word mark was heavily black. The sky was also in a dark shade of red, and there were text in a disturbing red font written in blood saying, "I am coming for you! You can't hide from me!" During the promo, it was normal until it started to change. The contrast began to get darker, the audio quality grew distorted, and nearing the end is just a bunch of scrambled, distorted noises. And once the Nick Jr. Hippocles appeared, the screen lagged before fading into a dark contrast image. Thus, the lagging then stopped, and then the same distorted tickety image unexpectedly appeared with a grin. Much sinister grin, I must say. Ominous, disturbing piano music from the 1930s tune was heard in the background as she began to speak in a text box that said, "Well, I've been mercifully waiting for your arrival. Now that you're finally here, the fun can finally emerge for once. I'm super excited that I just can't wait." The tint on Tickety slowly becomes a dark red-like color as her grid gets wider and unnaturally bigger. She suddenly screams, "Now let the endless enjoymentation begin!" As the text spammed all over the screen before bursting into static in the promo would then end normally. Excuse me. It then would show display the familiar Nick Jr. face clock bumper. But something was wrong. Face looked scared and didn't care about the clock on his face. He said something that wasn't even in a FaceTime segment. "Oh, hi there. Face here. I really don't know why you're here, but look, you still have time before she catches you. It's your only hope for survival out of the grasp of hers. If you don't, you'll certainly never be forgetting this moment of life. Well, Blue's Clues is up next on Nick Jr. Let's just listen. His speech gets interrupted by a howling noise as Space gets awake. Oh no, that's her! Go, kid! Run, kid! Run! There isn't much time before it happens. He then heard a growling noise and the sound of dashing as Chickadee Oscar ran towards him. "No, listen, you don't have to do this. We can talk about this." "No, no, 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 no!" As the screen would lag out, cutting off the scene where Chickadee was about to kill off Face before cutting to black. Thus, the real tape began by showing the Blues Clues intro. I just sat there gritting my teeth in a moment of silence. I was hoping that the contents of the tape wouldn't get worse than before, but man, this really did go downhill more than ever. One day I'll regret watching this mess. So technically only one episode played, and it was Blue's big costume party before it could play the next episode. However, I checked the back of the tape's cover, and to my surprise it had no episode selection in the back. It left me puzzled, as I thought Nickelodeon probably left an error before releasing the tape. Nonetheless, I really didn't care after all due to the fact that I was bored. So I decided to watch the second episode, but that would mark the beginning of real-time mistakes. Chapter 3, episode beginning. The episode's beginning started with the intro. However, when the book opened, the setting inside the book was set into a nighttime scene. Thanks for watching, folks. Ending. Just splash red paint on it and it make it even scarier than it was before. Mr. the Tiger would team up with Red Clock Tickety. So what was this? Is this supposed to be like Albert the Tiger creepypasta like thing? I don't know. Oh crap! Well, everyone's. Oh, left. Wow. Oh, then. I guess I'll just read this on my own, I suppose. Nah. Nah, I ain't doing this. This is boring.